responding to Lindsay B right quick. She's asking what my craziest experience was in the penitentiary. So I was incarcerated for a little over a decade in the Texas prison system, and I had a roommate one time, and she had major mental health issues. Look, we all had mental health issues. I have mental health issues still, so I'm not downing on her, but she was out of there. She needed medication, and she was not getting the help that she needed. Anyways, so they put her in my room. I had never met her before. We're doing just the normal meet and greet that roommates do. So, how long have you been locked up? You have kids? Where do you work? Just that kind of stuff. And so that was fine the first night. The next day, I'm combing my hair, and I'm standing up in our cells. We comb our hair over the toilet because we don't want loose hair everywhere. That's a big thing in prison, y'all. To keep the peace, just try to keep your hair under control. So it's funny that that's a big issue. Anyway, so I'm combing my hair over the toilet like I normally would, and she's looking at me real crazy. And so I kind of peek back at her. I'm like, what's up? And she's like, bitch, those roots are not 6 years old. That's fresh hair dye, and you are from the free world. You work for the fucking police. And I'm like, whoa, no, I am locked up with you. Believe me, I'm not on some special assignment, locked in this cell with you. I promise you that, you know. And so I couldn't convince her. I tried and tried and tried and tried and tried, and she's not hearing me. And finally, I just said, you know what? Let me just give it to you straight. I work for the police. They hired me to be in this cell with you, and I'm supposed to report on if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing or not. And she's like, oh, I knew it. What do you tell them? You know, and I said, I told them that you were kind of aggressive the other day, and they didn't like that. You know, I don't want to tell them that kind of stuff. And she's like, I'm not going to be that way. I'm not going to be that way anymore. No, we're good. We're good. And after that, we lived together till she got moved several months later, and I would go out to work and come back, or go to chow and come back, and she'd say, what'd you tell him about me? And I'll be like, well, I told him you're doing right, so way to go, keep it up. You know, we'd high five, and that'd be the end of that. So that was a little wild. I have some more stories, y'all, and I'll share them as they come to me. Talk to y'all later.